Or should we stop on Reboot Hill on the way? Let's do that too. All right, the Tedric nostrils flare suddenly zags off in the trail some foothills, eventually coming to stop outside a very fragrant mine. You get soup stock load. Stop and smell the soup. Okay, let's stop and smell the soup. Tedric knows. We follow Tedric's nose. He knows where to go. Somebody bent their yucca. This cart is overflowing with savory tailings. Unrefined meat nuggets and... Alright, search them. You got a sulfur match, a can of kerosene, and what's this? A lodestone ring. What's the lodestone ring do? 20% to meat gains. Oh, nice. Is that better than a nasty ring? Maybe. Well, we can put it on. We're looking through stuff. There's a toolbox, but it's locked and it's welded to the bench. Pick the lock. You got a hammer and a monkey wrench. That's cool. Monkey wrench will probably come in handy. You don't have a suitable vessel. What does this say? You have a pool of boiling soup. Oh, okay. It's a soup mine. Knapsack. You get a cultist mask. It's filled with trash, but you do find a spooky white mask. Weird. All right, so who's ever camping left here in a hurry? There's a diary under the crude pillow of the bedroll. Entry 1. This mine is the worst. It sucks. You're so bad. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, you'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever. Entry 2. We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out the dank soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing stuff out and only 10% digging. I got noodles in my boots though. I've got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted. I was always making a rattling noise. The guys off ship couldn't sleep. It finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself got stopped. We can't move at all. Why did we set up camp here? I have to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacements 137, 59, and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. We'll install them tomorrow. 137, we should probably write that down. It seems like something is going to come up here. 137, 59, and 23. 23-pound compression springs. Okay, we'll make a note of that. Boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame, wasted all this work. But hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. I won't eat soup again for the rest of my life. I got the springs installed proper like, the strongest behind the shortest bolt and so on, but there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. It's not like the elevator matters much anymore anyway. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I'll have managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. That's the last entry. All right, so he totally forgot his diary again, but he did fix his elevator for us. If we can wrench them, okay, so we can, you see 3 different sized bolts on the side of the elevator, all of which are loose. The sign says 3,200 pound pressure required. There's some sort of gauge which currently reads 0, whatever that means. So, turn bolt 3. You turn bolt 3 and complete one complete revolution of your wrench. The gauge now says 411. The elevator still isn't working. Let's try bolt 5. You tighten the bolt and with one complete revolution of your wrench. Now it says 706. The elevator still isn't working. Maybe there's enough pressure yet. Let's bolt 7. You tighten the bolt with the one complete revolution and it's 867. Let's tighten bolt 3. Gauge now says 1278. Still isn't working. Maybe there's enough pressure yet. 1573. 1784. 2145. I think we just keep doing this in order here. You tighten the bolt with one complete revolution of your wrench. The gauge now says 3307. The elevator still isn't working. Judging from the creaking noises, you guess that there is too much pressure at this point. Damn. Loosen all the bolts. Okay. So we gotta make sure we don't go over. Jeez. So doing this like this, we should probably identify the pattern here. I like just clicking buttons though. We're gonna try one more attempt just clicking buttons. All right, I had to scroll back there a little bit here. I hit 1600 exactly, which is halfway of what we need to do. So whatever I did here, I just had to work backwards to figure out exactly what I did to get to that, which took a little work, but I figured out what I did. And it doesn't matter what order we do these things in. It's just the same numbers, so we can break it down to just the pure numbers we need to hit, which would be if I'm reading this correctly. Let's start over here with a fresh slate if I can. Loosen all the bolts. Okay, perfect. So what I came up with is that we need to hit the bottom 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit the middle once. And at the top 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I miscalculated. I missed one of the middles. There it is. You tighten the bolt with one complete revolution of your wrench. You hear a plate snap firmly into place. The elevator's now to be humming with life. It looks like it's working. Fantastic. Oh my God, we did it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, took a little work. There might have been an obvious explanation for how to do that, like in the text someplace that I missed. But, you know, we got there with math eventually. Just took a little doing. Pot of bowling soup, can't do anything with that. Okay, El Vibrato course transponder goes crazy when you get near this crack. Let's break through it. Hello, hello, hello. All right, it's an El Vibrato capacitor. The sign says Kuzno, Krokras, Tasta, Benorca. Okay, we need to learn how to speak vibrato here. The screen on this machine says, no, we can't do that here. Light pulses in a pentagonal aperture on the side of the machine. Leave the machine. Okay, so we need to do something else here first. We need to figure out how to speak that language. This is part of the deal here. Oh, look at all these snakes. Hi, snakes. These tracks are hotter than fire hell. You need at least 20% high resistance to cross, okay? There's hundreds of snakes lounging in this pool of hot soup. Let's grab some. Should we fight 100 snakes? There's only 2, really. This is 74 muscular snakes and an eldritch soup snake. Well, first of all, we can take this guy out with one shot like this. Fan hammer will do 72 damage. Take him out if we can. And shoot him with that. We got him. There we go. 1 down. Ooh, okay, we can't take any more of that then. We might not be able to do anything here. Giving up is the same as losing. Okay, we need to heal back then, because this guy's going to do some serious damage here. This heal ourselves will not end our turn. That's good to know. Let's heal back a little bit here. Okay. And, we can't poison a snake, probably. Let's see. Well, let's heal back. We need to heal back at least 36 so we can stay alive here. Otherwise, we're dead. Alright, so we're at 39. If he hits us for the same amount as before, we're okay. We can only do 18 damage to this guy because his muscle's so high. Let's see. The 20 damage with the dynamite will probably help us out. Let's throw that at him. We need to do 20 damage. We need to do 18 damage right now. Cat will do some. Or sorry, Alice will do some. And now we just got to do 13 damage to it totally here. And we got it. Shoot. There we go. Nice. All right. We got Stewed Snake. We got a Venom Bladder. We got 40 XP. And a bit of meat. All right. So there's a lot more in here, though, than what we just dealt with. So I don't know if we want to keep doing that. It's not sustainable. We can't really do all those guys. But we didn't get up there yet. Okay, maybe we can take on one more round. Let's try to grab some more. All right, this time around we have a Spitting Soup Snake and a Spitting Soup Snake. Okay, these guys are a little bit less muscular, but not much. Let's shoot one down if we can. Just 39 total damage. That's it? Oh my god. Okay. Well, then we're gonna die here because we can't do enough damage to one of them to. We can't do enough damage to kill one of these guys. One of these is gonna end up killing us. The muscle's a problem. I wonder if the stench damage would do more damage to them. I can't switch guns now, but it'd be interesting to find out for sure. I think they're going to kill us unless we figure out a way to get them dead first. Venomous bullet will do 9 to 10 damage and poison them. I can try it. I don't know if they're going to be. They're probably going to be immune to poison. Okay, let's hold off on that. I'm going to dynamite this guy here. Let's see if we can take out one of them. If we can take out one of them, we'll be okay. Let's dynamite him down. Now we can do 9 to 10 damage to him. And that'll take him down to 16, not quite enough. This will do 1 to 3. 20 damage will do the trick though. Whip it. There we go. And now Alice will do her thing. Okay, we got one of them down. Now we just gotta worry about the last one here. 26 damage that time only. Okay, so that's better. Let's heal ourselves back for 20. So what, they did 26 damage to us a second ago? We need to get back to 26 then. At the bare minimum. Okay, we have 39. All right, let's just go with that for now. We can do Snake Whip again. That does a lot more damage than the pistol attack does. So let's do the whip again here. All right, that's almost all of our AP then. And you can shoot it one time. All right, that takes us down. Do your damage. They're not immune to poison. That's good to know. Okay, so we still have the... So we could have done this. Ah, shoot, we should have done that last turn. That's all right. We can still get him. We can do 20 damage with this. The poison's going to do its thing here anyways, but we're going to let Alice do her thing. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we got 40 more XP and some stewed snake, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's take a look here quick. And what does the stewed snake do for us? Hot resistance by 20 for the rest of the day. Okay, this is food, though, and we don't have any more room in our stomach for it. It doesn't count as a potion. I don't think we can eat it, though. Yeah, so we have to maybe take a rest here now. Find a spot to rest so we can actually use this. Come back here and see if we can get through there. We need 20% hot resistance, so we do need to use that soup then. But that'll be enough. Okay, that's good to know. So, do we get enough for the Hornswoggling, though? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And we also have potionology. We can brew up very impressive ones with the next level of that. Well, we'll get that one soon. I think we do want to get the Hornswoggle level 4, though. All right, got that done. Okay, so now we can pass that clown without paying that 500. 500 bucks was all it would have taken us, though. So there's that. And if we had something to carry soup in, we wouldn't have to fight those guys at all. Be good to know. Be good to know. Okay, so I think for now, we need to go upstairs so we can take a rest someplace, get rid of some of our food in our stomach, get ourselves hungry, and then we can take on this area with the soup snakes. And future areas too with the clowns and all that kind of stuff. So let's head into a town here. Let's see what we can find. All right, so where do we want to head back to? Let's see. We haven't been to Breadwood before. I don't know if I want to go there just yet. There's a whole other can of worms to open there. I don't think we're quite done in Dirtwater here yet. Well, let's head back there. There were some comments on the past episodes about you discover what is either an open grave or a very deep rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what we find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here for a very long time because you found the remains of an ancient traffic accident. Handful of old coins and burial whiskey. Get back on the trail. All right, so some people in the comments said if I take the miner's hat we found, and I believe it's a miner's hat, right? Well, we'll see. And we'll take it to him, and he will want it. Show him the helmet. There it is. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other kind is stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you, takes a moment to find his voice. It does. A long time ago. I don't suppose there's anything else where you found. You mean this? The bottle of laudanum. You mean this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? I'm not sure you should, man. I'm not sure you should. He sighs. Yeah, I reckon you're probably right. Come back if you get the attack of sympathy, I suppose. All right, well, maybe we should help him out. All right. Yeah, here you go. He cracks the bottle open, drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. You want to hear a story? Yes. Ellsbury tells you the tale of a politician who gets kidnapped and taken to a dreamlike plane inhabited by violent people. Something about this story, you really lost yourself in it. 30 XP. Thank you, Ellsbury. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. All right, so I guess if we find Loathing, we bring it to him, and he'll tell us a little story with it. As I said, we're going to take a little rest here, reset our stomach, so we can eat more stuff. You dream you're painting a self-portrait on a train, and then you eat the entire bundle of ham. You jolt awake in a panic. Well, okay then. Hungry and sober. And we have, let's see, we spent all of our XP on the Hornswogglin, so we go back to those clowns here and mess with them. Snakewick proved to be pretty useful in the last area here. Base damage is 15. What affects the other damage? Bonus 10%. Okay, so that's what it was. We're doing 10 versus animals. Okay. That is handy. Helped out a lot, actually. All right, so Alice, let's move out. Let's head back to those clowns and see if we can talk our way into there without paying any kind of fee. Sounds like a good plan. Also, on the way, I'm going to talk to... I'm going to stop by the Buttonwillow store. Make sure we bought everything that they have there. Let's pick the lock here quick. Gain some meats. All right. Back to Buttonwillow's. So it's just cheap wine and disposable binoculars. We did manage to use them up already, but there might be new high points we want to find, so let's buy that. So we have it. Nothing else here we want to buy. Increases our moxie, increases our muscle, increases our mysticality, but that is it. She has infinite inventory of those. All right, without further ado, let's get back up. And also some of the comments pointed out that if we head to the Plater's house, we can actually do something else here, which is quite fascinating. You ever run in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen? It's basically a cartoon stink line of life come to life. All right. A stinky snake, a great western turtlet snake. We can't do a whole lot. They got a lot of muscle, a lot of moxie. So when you have a lot of moxie, range damage is not as effective again. Actually, looks like all the moxie, a lot of armor basically. But this will do the trick for sure. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. That'll certainly help though. And we'll let you do your thing. Won't take him out though. We'll see how much damage he does. Ooh, stench damage. Shoot him up. There you go. All right, 20 XP, a snake liver, and a snake spleen, 2 venom, and 3 medicine. Man, we're getting some good stuff off of them. All right, so let's talk to the silver plater here. What are my options? The hat. We can gild our hat. Maybe something else. Melee weapon. Maybe something else. Don't think I could do much for what you got. How about some of this other stuff? Materna pounce sounds like an interesting challenge. Say, it's a fine looking tongue you've got there. I could plate that for you for sure. My actual tongue, the one in my head. Plate your tongue for 2,000 meat. Okay, so someone in the comments already kind of spoiled this for me, but it increases your moxie basically. So anything for a weird life, go ahead and silver plate my tongue. Why not? 2,000 meat. Open wide as you possibly can. The process is extremely painful. You get a perk, silver tongue. Immediately afterwards, you ask him for a complete refund and he gives it to you. It works. Okay. Yeah, so the comments got a little spoiled on that one, but I'm glad that they pointed out because it's kind of a cool little perk. And it gets our moxie up to 23, which is fantastic. All right, moving on. We're back to the circus. That's right, we're going to check out the circus here. You find a liquor cabinet standing in the woods. Maybe there used to be a house around it. You try opening it, but it seems to be locked. That's probably why it didn't get stolen it stole the walls. Pick the lock, get decent tequila and decent whiskey. Nice. Now, all right, let's talk to this guy here. Let's hornswoggle him. Talk to him. When you get up close, the clown narrows his eyes at you, tilts his head and thought, something wrong? Oh, no, nothing, sorry. Welcome to Barney Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, ma'am. How can I help? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place, but if you want to get inside, you need a ticket. Presumably you can sell me one? After all that arm twisting, I've got a lot of choice for... I don't know if I've got a lot of choice. 500 meat? I thought there was a hornswoggling thing here. Let's try this here. I'd like to run away with the circus. You are a little old for that. Sorry, we aren't hiring. Darn. Where's the hornswoggling? We had that a second ago. All right, so 500 meat is the goal. I guess we gotta do it. I thought the hornswoggling 4 would be to do the trick for us. All right, let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting free. Thanks. All right, so as you enter the circus, the ticket booth, clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, ma'am," in a loud, enthusiastic voice. All right, we're checking out the circus here. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival. Let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself, and there's a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Yeah, I guess that's true. Got it. All right, so what's it say? Merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. Sign says condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. All right, why would they be using live horses? This is way to egress. Sure are a lot of clowns around here. I guess that ain't all that surprising. Want a balloon? Not if a clown touched it. All right, suit yourself. Clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, miss. Can I interest you in the wonders, mysteries, delights of the sideshow? What have you got in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks, not just freaks. Gosh, how much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Oh, God, it's very expensive. No thanks. Very expensive at the circus. All right, extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Clown crosses his arms and grunts as you approach. The stage showing till later. When? Later. But when exactly? Later. Okay, geez. This game appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Well now, miss, I think I know how a customer with a sharp eye and quick hand when I see one. How would you like to test your skills against a game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. Your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which otherwise is sold out. It's a rare catch, my friend. All right, give it a shot. The clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloon behind him. Shoot from the hip. Shoot like the wind. Shoot like a jaguar. Shoot backwards and let's shoot like the wind. You can take careful aim, pop off rounds and balloons for as long as you can hold the gun together. Hey, not bad at all. Not enough balloons for the grand prize, but it'll get you something. You get a plush kitten. Okay. Well, we need to get our moxie up to 30 for that mission there. Let's see. 5 for the rest of the day. That's muscle. Decent tequila is mysticality. Just sell them. Barrel whiskey is mysticality. Mysticality. Anything that boosts our moxie. Snake juice. Nope. Let's take a look. There's got to be a way we can boost our moxie by a little bit here. Muscle. +2 moxie. What's our hat currently? +6 moxie with the current hat. 7 muscle. 1 moxie. Gas mask is -3 moxie. Not going to work for that. Let's see what else. Plum pudding. Increases by 1. Cheap wine. Moxie by 3 the rest of the day. Okay, so if we do that, we have this cheap wine will be in our liver then. If we drink that, then we're up to moxie of 26, I want to say. And then we need to find out our moxie by 3. 3 more still. No, 4 more still. Let's see. Nasty ring is plus moxie. Ain't gonna do it. Mysticality and moxie up by 1 the rest of the day. Goblin sandwich. Oh, moxie by 5 for the rest of the day, but decreases your muscle. Okay, that's fine. That'll get us there. So we got a goblin sandwiched, and now if we drink the, what did I say? The cheap wine, that'll get us to where we need to be. You drink the cheap wine wishing you had some cheap cheese to go with it. Ah, well. It would be tawdry to complain about it. C'est la vie. Okay, so. That is up to 31. Okay, well, we can really try this again here. Take a closer look. And what's the game? I'll give it a shot. Shoot like a jaguar. Not sure exactly how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. You clear nearly the entire wall of balloons, and the clown looks genuinely impressed. Well, LB, looks like you win. Congratulations, the finest shooting I've seen in quite some time. Show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. All right, so later he's right about that. Test your mind. All right, so this appears to be some kind of carnival-based or card-based carnival game. It's not clear how it works from here. Greetings and salutations, miss. This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought and, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? Simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards. I show you all the faces, then I turn them back over, start picking cards. You guess what card I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, ma'am. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you, you can try reading my mind. That's fine, too. Just don't dig too deep. Okay, so this is like a mysticality-based one. And this would be a strength-based one. Okay, so it's probably the same reward no matter what. A clown selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons enticingly. How much are they? Just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh ho, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? There ain't nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho. All right, I'll take one. We get a balloon. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, he's the boss of a real famous showman. Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho. Got an eye like a hawk and a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss the show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. All right. Let's catch you later. Alligator like an alligator. All right, so that's that. Over here, it's the Sideshow. Hot food, hot drinks. Oh man, the tepid candy. Nice. More balloons over here. I'm good, thanks. Tepid candy. Let's see. Cotton candy. They calls the clown behind the food stand, and it makes a wheat sound noise with the slide whistle. Whew. I guess it would be like that, maybe. Come try. I just invented confectionery delight. Step right up, miss. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in the several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. It's actually made out of cotton? What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found it the hard way, did you? Phew. How much does it cost? 300 meat? Jeez. I'm willing to try anything once. Alright, that'll be 300 meat. Alright, you lose 300 meat. The clown puts the slide whistle down behind the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of a metal box. He pulls the lever down on the machine and makes a thin, squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy white cloud. Thanks. Got cotton candy. Now what does the cotton candy do for us? Speed +3 the rest of the day. Nice. Cold drinks? What do you have? Cold drinks, calls the clown behind the food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. What kinds do you have? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How much are they? 205 meat. 5? It's a deposit for the bottle. All right, let's try one. We got root beer, ginger beer, or sarsaparilla. Let's get the sarsaparilla. All right, let's take a nice cold sarsaparilla. Is Moxie by 3 the rest of the day. That's kind of handy. And Red Hots, calls the clown behind the food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. I'd like to see the lost and found. Yeah. Oh, sure, what'd you lose? Well, nothing. Well, I figured if you'd seen anything you liked, you'd just look like there's no such thing as an honest thief. Gotta pick one or the other. Sorry, okay, yeah, so we're trying to, they're trying to rob him from his, lost and found there. How much are they? 250 meat with your choice of condiment. What are the condiments? I got onions, a pickle relish, and 3 kinds of mustard and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kinds of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard? Looks like I'm all out of blue. Sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup? Yep, gosh, I got ketchup and catsup. All right, let's try one. We got a clown sausage, okay. And where are the condiments? Help yourself to the condiments. Okay, so what condiments where do I find condiments? So this is also a Moxie by 3 for the rest of the day. That's handy too. Cool. And that's how we can kind of win the contest over here then. All right, so let's talk to him, and we'll go into the Sideshow here and see what's going on in there.